Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Lyric Club Spring Concert. It's a pleasure to see everyone here today. We're very happy to have you here. We have some wonderful music today. For those that, most of you know, but for those of you that aren't familiar necessarily with Lyric Club is a group of people that meet for appreciation of music. It's comprised of performers, teachers, professors, people that study music. It's just for the love of music. It's something that's dear to my heart. I'm currently the president this year of Lyric Club. My name's Mark Hamilton. Again, welcome here. The Lyric Club is Grant County's oldest organization. It was formed in 1892, 133 years old. And we meet once a month. We have 3 programs a year, Christmas and spring, and our final party. And we're very pleased to have you here today. Our first performance this afternoon, one of our members who is a very accomplished piano player will be doing a piano solo, Carolyn Williams. She'll be doing Rustles of Spring and I Love You More. Please enjoy.
Starting with the men's chorus?
We could, if you'd rather. We will. We'll start with our men's chorus.
They're off the floor.
Yeah. And here I thought I was so prepared.
I'm scared of it.
That's fun. Men's chorus is directed by James Old. Kathy Baumholt will be our accompaniment. We are doing some songs you will know today. And we're going to open with Like a River in My Soul, and Great is Thy Faithfulness. Well, let's see what the program says is next. Next is our piano solo from our very own Carolyn Williams, a very accomplished piano player. We're very pleased to have her. She'll be playing Rustles of Spring, Christian Sinde, which is Norwegian, and I Love You, Lord, by Lord Klein. Carolyn Williams.
You can just talk among yourselves and I'll just practice up here. nothing to do with spring particularly, which is supposed to be, but I just needed a restful peace after that. And it's one of my favorites, and it's just a beautiful little worship chorus, and I hope you like it too.
read a small poem. A member of our club, who sadly has passed, in 2004 wrote this poem, Lay Old Littlefield, and it's called The Way of Lyric. Can it be music if no one is there to hear? Does music come to life without a listening ear? The notes we sing to become a song, the sounds we play to be a melody, to make our random tunes a tone, and weave all these into harmony. There first must be a spirit that gives, and then a heart where the music lives. Then soul touches soul, and there is music. I thought that was appropriate for today and being in spring. Our next performer, according to the program, I'll let that rest after that one. I appreciate you bearing with me. The vocal solo by Chris Raymond. He's one of our fine tenors in the Lyric Club. We really appreciate his voice and his talent. He'll be accompanied by Carolyn Williams also. His first selection will be The Daisies. And the second selection, Malai or May Song. And its composer is someone you might be familiar with, Ludwig van Beethoven. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Carolyn. And talent to be able to sing in English or in German well on display. Thank you. We appreciate it. Our next performer this afternoon to go along with the fact that we have varied interests, varied talents in the Lyric Club. We go from musical instruments to vocal to piano to everything. We're going to have a euphonium solo by Glenn Welsh. He'll be accompanied by Uni Ricky. He'll be playing a piece called Napoli by Herman Belstead. Now Herman was a cornet player in the John Philip Sousa band, and he ended up being an arranger for John Philip Sousa, and later on in life became a professor of wind instruments at Cincinnati Conservatory of Music. So here for your enjoyment, Glenn Welsh with Napoli.
And Chris just sang in German, and I'm going to play this in Italian.
Thank you very much. That was awesome. Our next performer will be our own Carol Impala. She'll be doing a vocal solo. She'll also be accompanied by Union Brady. Carol's chosen to do an Indiana medley today. Since we're traveling around, we've been to Germany and Italy, we'll just stay at home in Indiana. Can't Get Indiana Off My Mind and Ain't God Good to Indiana. Those two written by Hoagie Carmichael, which you will recognize that name. Born in Bloomington, a lyricist, composer, musician, actor, and a lawyer. So he had quite the varied life. And the last one will be On the Banks of the Old Mississippi by Robert Houston. Carol.
Carolyn gave a brief nod to Norway, and I got to give a brief non-musical nod to Finland, and wish everybody today happy Saint Urho's Day. Who knows about Saint Urho? U-R-H-O. Well, he allegedly saved Finland from the grasshoppers. His colors are green and purple. And he was actually made up by a couple of guys in Minnesota. But anyway, I got to tell you a little bit about this Indiana music. And I'm trying to figure out when it was between 35 and 40 years ago, when people still read newspapers. There was a little blurb in the Indianapolis Star about an exhibit of Indiana music at the Indiana State Library. That's before they moved and built a new one. And it was also, so I decided I'd go see it. Well, it's Indiana music, I gotta go. I was sorely disappointed to find out that there were about a dozen covers of music blown up into poster size with Hoagie Carmichael tape playing in the background. That's the whole exhibit was all. That was all it was. So I said, well, how do I see this music? I want to see this music. And so, back in the days of the card file, I went, and there in the card file, there was probably a stack of cards about that long, just about music about Indiana. I was told, I don't know if it's true, that there were more songs written about Indiana registered with the Library of Congress than any other state in the Union. After seeing those, that might be true. But anyway, so then, okay, so there's, how do I get the music now? Well, I had to pick, by title, to see what might sound interesting and make an appointment and come back a couple weeks later where they pulled all this music. And I had to surrender my ID. I had to surrender anything that I could mark up music with, and they put me on a big library table, and then I had to pick based on words. So I ended up with a stack of music several weeks later after they copied it for me, about this thick, and then tried to put it into a manageable program. But anyway, it was, there were some beautiful, beautiful things. There were some just absolutely corny, funny things. And there were actually a lot of hicks in the lyrics, a lot of sycamores in the lyrics. I chose not to sing about hicks or lyrics, or hicks or sycamores today, but two of the songs, the Hoagie Carmichael songs I've done before, and you might or might not recognize those. I picked, obviously, on the banks of the old Mississinawa years ago, but never learned it. Let me show you why, if you can see. So Uni agreed to the challenge of trying to read this music. We're gonna flip it and put that one in the middle primarily because of the key progression, 1 flat, 2 flats, 3 flats. I hope I'm not flat. But anyway, we've had German, and we've had Italian, and I'm going to sing in Hoosier. There's a place I'd long to be, the nearest thing to heaven, Indiana, dear to me. Anywhere I chance to be, I always dream of heaven, Indiana. To tell you, the common denominator in every single one of these songs, every single one that I have looked at, it was written about people who left Indiana and wish they hadn't and had come back. So that's what these songs are about. And even though it's about spring, our program, what is Indiana known for? We're known for weather, right? Of all kinds, moment to moment. And so spring, they're all about spring. They're all about winter. They're all about weather. Okay. You may travel every country. You may sail on every was a song written about the Mississippi law? I do. Ain't God good to Indiana? Sings a fella never knows just how close he is to Eden, till sometimes he ups and goes, seeking fairer, greener pastures than he has right here at home, where there's sunshine in the clover and there's honey in the comb, where the ripples on the river kind of chuckle as they flow. Ain't God good to Indiana? Ain't he, fellas? Ain't he so? Ain't God good to Indiana? Seems to me he has a way getting me all out of humor just to see how long I'll stay. When I get that gypsy feeling that I'd like to find a spot where the clouds ain't quite so restless and the sunshine's not so hot. But I don't go far, I'll tell you, till I'm whispering soft and low. Ain't God good to Indiana? Ain't he, fellers? Ain't he so? Ain't God good to Indiana? Other spots may look as fair, but they lack that soothing something in the Hoosier sky and air. They don't have that snuggle feeling like a mother gives a child. They don't soothe your soul and body with their breezes soft and mild. They don't know the joys of heaven, have their birthplace here below. Ain't God good to Indiana? Ain't he, fellers? Ain't he though?
Thank you, Carol. Very nice. Moving along with our instrumentalists, we're so proud of the varied musicians that we have in Lyric Club. And it's just astounding, some of the talent that we do have. We've seen some of it already. We're about to see some more. A violin and flute duet by Shane Lubbock, playing violin, or I call him a virtuoso. And Diane Harris, equally so, our flutist. They'll be accompanied by Judy Owen. And they'll be playing Concerto Grosso, Opus 6, number 8 in G minor. Why they have to do that long title for these, I'll never know. But I do enjoy listening to them. makes their way to the stage for our final two numbers of the afternoon, I want to speak to you about our scholarship program for Lyric Club. Each year, the Lyric Club awards a scholarship to a senior student in Grant County. All the applications are at each high school in the county now, and they should be in the music department, or a counselor should, if you know of anyone that would be interested. And we give it to students that are continuing their music education and their love of music and their pursuit of music endeavors after high school when they go to college. And there's a box outside of our sanctuary for anyone that's moved or anyone that's so inclined that might like to donate to that. We certainly appreciate it, and the students that receive it also.
May I speak to that?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Last year, we got our scholarship winner from this concert, because somebody came up to me and said, you have another application. Caroline Russell was our winner last year, and she was phenomenal. So I have brought extra applications this year, so the pastor doesn't have to run them off for us. If you'd like to see me after the concert is over.
This is Peg Wright, our scholarship chairman for years, and she does have applications for anyone that didn't hear. If you know of anyone that you can give an application to, and we of course will review it, and hopefully they'll be the ones. And we appreciate you. We definitely appreciate your attendance here today. Our last two numbers of the day, directed by Jane Bowl, will be our men's chorus. It'll be Thou My Vision. Carolyn Williams will be accompanying us on that. And we'll finish the day with How Great Thou Art. And Kathy Baumel will be our accompanist on that.
Be thou my vision, O
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today, appreciating our music. And we'd like to invite you for refreshments and fellowship in the back room as you leave. Thank you very much for being here today.